In this movie, we will cover how to import an ASCII or text file of points and coordinates into Microsurvey CAD. I've started a new drawing, and the first thing I want to note is the distance units. I want to set that to metric in this example because I know that I'm importing metric coordinates. And we can also adjust our drawing scale factor. In this case, I'm going to leave it at 100. We'll import the text file, and if we need to, we can resize the descriptions and point IDs. I'll choose OK. Then we'll go to the points menu, import ASCII points or lat long file. We will choose coordinates delimited. Now this is the important menu that you want to take note of. First, we want to choose the format. And so it's usually good practice to open up a text file that you've received to confirm the formatting. I'll just bring over two examples here. So we can see in this first example on the left, we have point ID, northing, easting, elevation, and then some of them have a description and some of them don't. So in this case, we want to match our format: point number, northing, easting, elevation, description. However, we also need to confirm the delimiter. In this example on the left, it's space delimited because we can see there is no comma or any other delimiter in between the coordinates or the different columns. However, in the example on the right, we can clearly see there are commas separating each of the points, or each of the columns rather. So if we want to import this example, we need to be sure that we choose comma delimited. We also want to store the points in the database, so we'll check that option on. And you also have a few other options that we can adjust. Those will be covered in a separate video. Choose OK. If we're using an auto map, we can turn that option on. We can choose what we want to draw: the elevations, point IDs, descriptions, point nodes, and we'll have point protection left on. So I'm going to keep these as default for now. If you're not using an auto map, it's not imperative that you turn this off. It's okay if you leave it on. So we'll choose OK. We'll then be prompted to browse for the file. So I'm going to grab that file. You can see that it's got a .txt extension. Hit open. Then we can see that the points are brought in. But it's clear as we zoom in that the descriptions are quite small. So if I want to rescale, we can come back to the points menu, rescale complete drawing, and maybe I want to make the descriptions and point IDs a bit larger. So I'll bump that up to, say, 500. Now they're a little bit larger. And if we open the active coordinate editor, we can see that all the points have been imported. It's usually good to review the coordinate editor to confirm that the northing and easting values are in the correct columns, that they haven't been swapped, and just to make sure that the correct information did go into each column. If you have an issue upon importing, remember to open up the file in Notepad, review its format, and then compare it with the format that you selected upon import.